The rumor. Every army in the galaxy has its monsters, berserkers, death engineers, machines that kill without hesitation. But humanity built something worse. They call them special forces. No one knows what those two words truly mean. All we know is this: when humans deploy them, planets go quiet. The Whisper Network. I'm Takaven, mercenary commander of the Grohl Collective. I've fought on 7 worlds, burned 3, and lived through things that make God flinch. But I've never taken a contract involving human special forces. No Grohl has. No one with sense has. Among the warlords and syndicates, there's an unspoken rule. If the mission brief includes human unit present, walk away. Because once, 1,000 mercenaries didn't, and none of them came back. The mission that broke the rule. It started like any other raid. Hit a Terran outpost, grab data, leave before their fleet arrived. They said it was only a research base. They said no combat personnel were on site. They said humans wouldn't respond fast enough. They lied. By the time our assault ships touched out, the outpost was already silent. Not destroyed. Silent. Ghost in the storm. We landed under red dust storms. Visibility near zero. Comms scrambled. Then came the sound. Not weapons fire. Not thunder. Footsteps. Rhythmic. Coordinated. Close. My lieutenant whispered. Thermal shows movement. 10 signatures. No, wait. 9, 8. Each time one appeared, another vanished. They weren't running at us. They were circling. Then someone screamed. Contact. We never saw them clearly. Shapes in the haze. Flashlights flicking on for a split second. Blinding. The soft click of safety switches. They didn't kill us fast. They dismantled us. Power armor fried by EMP bursts. Drones hacked midair. Comms replaced by a single human voice, calm and cold. Surrender and live. Resist and dissipate. We fired blindly. Something hit me. Not a bullet. Not plasma. A tranquilizer. I woke up 3 hours later, alive, bound, surrounded by my captured troops. And every single human scientist was still alive. The human officer. He stood before us, helmet off, eyes unreadable. You attacked a humanitarian facility, he said. You're lucky we were here. I spat at his boots. Who are you? He smiled faintly. No one important. Just medical support. Medical support. That's what he said, while standing in a field of defeated soldiers, with no visible weapon. Later, human intel called him Lieutenant Commander Mason, 7th Special Forces Division. Code name, Ghost Doc. The aftermath. They released us. No executions, no torture, just a single warning. Don't come back to human space. But the footage that leaked told the real story. Night vision clips of soldiers who moved like shadows, heartbeat slow enough to fool sensors. Close quarters strikes faster than motion tracking. And that medic, always calm, always centered, dragging friend and foe alike out of the fire. Even our warlords watched in silence. When the recording ended, someone muttered, if that's their medic, what do their killers look like? The silence clause. After that, no one took human contract again. The Beskar clan canceled an entire invasion fleet rather than face a rumor that special forces were stationed on the target world. The Orion Syndicate added a new clause to every mercenary charter. No operations within 500 light-years of confirmed human units. They called it the Silence Clause. Not because humans silence their enemies, but because they silence fear itself. The human paradox. The strangest part? Humans never brag about them. No propaganda, no public records, not even medals. Ask a human officer, and you'll get the same answer every time. They don't exist. But sometimes, late in the barracks, human soldiers whisper stories, not of glory, but guilt. Stories of medics who refused to leave the wounded, of commandos who walked into nuclear storms to rescue civilians, of operatives who cried after every mission. Monsters, maybe, but monsters who cared. And that makes them worse, because mercy, in their hands, is just another weapon. The final record. 10 years later, I retired. My last message to a young captain was simple. If a human ever says they're just support, run. Because I've seen what that means. I've seen what humanity hides behind polite smiles and gentle words. And I've learned why even alien warlords refuse missions involving their deadliest units. It's not about fear of death. It's about the horror of realizing that when humans go to war, they send in those who don't want to, and that's what makes them unstoppable.